Hey everybody, on this video we've got a couple of Kwikset Smartkey deadbolt cylinders here, and we're going to decode one of them with the Locktech Kwikset Smartkey decoder from Locktech. It's basically a key blank with a mirror and a camera on it. It's essentially what it is. That hooks up to your phone. And I'll show you how this thing works with the spacers and everything. Now I'll throw the chart on the screen here of what you're actually looking at, and when we look at the chart and look at what our camera's looking at, we see this flat spot with a little like kind of cutout right there. So that's going to indicate to us that we're looking at a number 4. And now you don't need to use the spacers, but you certainly can. These are kind of the genius of the whole tool. We're going to put our number 4 spacer on, and they do only go on one way, so there's no way to get screwed up with it or anything. Now we insert that in. We're looking now at a cutout kind of in the middle of the screen with a smaller flat spot, and we look at a little chart here. It's going to indicate to us that we're actually looking at a 5. And so then we'll pull the tool out, and we will actually put our number 3 spacer on. And with our number 3 spacer on, we're of course looking at the 3rd position, and it's looking like it's just kind of a, I guess like kind of a big cutout. And so if we look at our chart here, we can see that that's going to be a number 6. So now we'll pull it back out, and we will put on our number 2 spacer. These are all nicely numbered and everything. So with the number 2 spacer, the other one's out of the way here. I actually might at some point take this off the string, but alright, so then we put our number 2 spacer in, and we take a look at our chart here, and we see what we're looking at is, sorry, I gotta hold the tool, it's sticking so far out. But essentially what we're seeing is a flat spot on the bottom with a little cutout right there, and that's actually going to be a depth number 2. It's the cutout on top with the big flat spot there. So we'll take it out and put our number 1 spacer on, and we'll insert our tool, and now we'll be looking at the last space, which if you look at that, looks kind of familiar to position number 3. Big cutout in the center, which is going to be a number 6 cut. So now we take a look at the key to this lock. Bidding that we came up with was 62654, and I'm sure probably all locksmiths can easily read a Kwikset key that is in fact 62654. And so simple as that on how to decode one of these things. And then we noticed that there wasn't a number 3 or number 1 in there, so I've got the top cylinder already set to a number 1 depth key, so we can show you that. And I will just reprogram this bottom one real quick here to a number 3. Alright, so I'm going to take a look, we'll just put it in and just look at number 5 here. Now that we're all the way in, and we'll look at our chart, and that is very clearly a number 1. See in the picture here, it matches the 2 little kind of like rounded protrusions there with the flat part on the bottom, so that's clearly a 1. And so this whole key is set to number 1s. Alright, and then on the bottom here, we'll take a look at what a number 3 actually looks like. So looking at position 5. And number 3, I'll show you the chart there, is basically a big flat spot with a little gap at the bottom. That's going to indicate a number 3. And so that's kind of what you're looking at. And yeah, it doesn't take a lot of practice. With the spacers, it makes it real easy. And if you're ever not sure, of course, you can always do half cuts. But with this thing, it's pretty straightforward. Another kind of feature of it too is you can actually just put the tool in. You can actually just record it, and you can slowly back the tool out and just watch the video over. Just head back to your Blitz machine, just look at the video and cut the key without having to go space by space. If you wanted to do that, you certainly could. And so that's all I got for now on this. If you guys have any questions or comments, as always, please put them in the comments. And you want to see more stuff like this, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, we'll talk to everybody later.